Hello, mates. This is Godly One YouTube channel, and you are welcome to this channel. But in case you are new to this channel, just kindly subscribe to the channel. Please turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload videos based on livestock. In this channel, we deal with livestock, whichever type of livestock you are thinking of. We deal with different type of livestock. Understand? And you can also ask us questions based on those livestock. That is why we are here. You can also follow us up on Facebook and on Instagram as Godly One. Briefly, today we want to discuss with you about fish and three basic things to consider before setting up your fish farming. One of these three things is space, and the second one is water, and the third one is pond. So now coming down to space now, in a fish farming, you can get your space in a swampy or a dry environment. But none of this environment can stop you from setting up your fish business. So now let's take for instance you get your space in a swampy area. If you eventually find your space in a swampy area, it is very good, and it's also less expensive for you depending on your capital to when you get your space in a dry environment. So when you get your space in a swampy environment, then earthen pond is advisable to use in a swampy area. It depends on your capital. You can also make use of concrete tank in a swampy area, but for those that don't have much capital, earthen pond is advisable for you to use in a swampy area due to its advantage of having direct access to water from nearby waters, or the flowing ones, or even the ones coming out under the pond. You can also make use of concrete tank in a swampy area. It's not bad. It all depends on your available capital. So in a swampy area, earthen pond or concrete pond can be practiced in a swampy area. Unlike in a dry environment whereby only concrete tank can easily be practiced. And this is the area whereby water should strictly be needed and available at all time. When you get your space in a dry environment, water should be needed at all time. Water should be needed all the time, always. You understand? So in a dry environment, you should make sure you have a reliable source of getting water into your pond. Either you set up your borehole or you get a well in your compound. You understand me? When you find your space in a swampy, in a dry environment, water is needed always. Your source of water should be reliable, either by borehole or by well. You should always have water by the side due to the environment you are. And you also know, as a person, before setting up a business, you should be ready for that business. For this fish farming business now, when you want to set them up, these three things are basic things you have to consider first to make sure your business runs smoothly. Where do you find your space? Is water around there? Then which type of pond should you use for them? I come again, when you get your space in a swampy area, for those that have lesser capital, you can easily make use of earthen pond. But if you are capable enough, you can practice earthen pond or concrete tank in a swampy environment due to its advantage of having water around. But when you get your space in a dry environment, then you have to make sure you have borehole. You have to make sure you have wells just beside or in your compound. Due to the environment you find yourself is a dry environment, so water should be needed at all time. Water should be available rather at all time. So in fish business, water is strictly needed. In fact, water is strictly needed. Water is strictly needed, I'm telling you. After finding your space, water is strictly needed. Then your space now will determine the type of pond you will build. Just as I have said earlier on, if you find your space in a swampy area, you can make use of earthen pond. You can also make use of concrete tank. But when you find your space in a dry environment, you can easily practice concrete tank or tarpaulin pond. You can easily practice that in a dry environment. You understand? So after getting these three things done, then you are set for your business. What is now left for you to do now is to start managing your business effectively. And I'm promising you and giving you 100% assurance that as long as you keep getting in touch with us in this channel, your fish business will continue doing greatly. So next step for you to take now, we'll be discussing that on our next video. Now that you've set these three things up, we will discuss with you the next thing to do on our next video. So thank you, mens. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and always make sure you get in touch with us. Please like this video, comment to it, and share the video. Bye for now.